Well, hey y'all, welcome to a Trappist Triple Thursday on Uncle Bub's Bell Buckle Bill Reviews. It's usually a Thursday, but today I've got a Westmalle Trappist Triple revisit that I'm going to do for y'all. This Westmalle brew I got in a multi-pack of Westmalle brews, and this is the last of them, and I've had it in my fridge for a while. I was looking at the date, and this is cool, man, because these Westmalle brews is brewed in Belgium. It is, let's see, Brouwery Trappist, van Westmalle in Belgium, and they actually print the date on the label, not the bottle. And it says bottled on April the 3rd of 2023, and it's best before April 3rd of 2025. So we're still in good date on this. Like I said, I've had this in my fridge. It's good and cold. It says on the back of it, it's got like a goblet you're supposed to use. I suppose you're supposed to use a goblet. It doesn't really say that. It's got, government warning and all that kind of good garbage, and the deposit information from all the states that give you deposit for the bottle and all that crap. 11.2 fluid ounce bottle, 9.5% ABV, imported by Merchant Duvin, Tacoma, Washington, and that's about all the information I got. It's authentic Trappist product. All right. Westmalle Trappist Triple, and I can't remember how long ago I've done this, but anyway, we're gonna do it again. I still haven't made a trip to Murfreesboro yet, y'all. Alright, let's pop this bad boy open and see what we got here. Westmalle Trappist Triple on the crown there. Alright, I'll keep that. And I was looking at the bottle, looking at the light through the bottle, and it's got sediment down in the bottom of it. So let's see what we got here. Pour some head on it there. Leave a little bit to swish down at the bottom. Ooh. I about poured it too strong too. It almost got away from me, but I was able to get a sip of it. And because I got a sip of it, I ain't going to be able to appreciate the aroma. But man, look at that head. Hazy brew, and I don't know if y'all will be able to see the sediment in there or not. I can see it on this side, but it looks a lot darker on the camera as usual than it does. I mean, because I'm looking at the light across from me here, and it looks like a pretty gold brew, but it looks like an amber brew on the camera for whatever dadgum reason. That's just weird, whatever. It may be a setting on my camera or something, y'all. I don't know. But man, just a pretty brew and a nice, beautiful head on that thing. And the head's delicious. It's got what you would, if you've ever had a Belgian ale, it's got that kind of flavor, but it's got a richness to it. It's got a richness to the flavor of the head, has a richness to it, man, that's just delicious. It's just got a rich flavor in the head. It's just freaking delicious, y'all. Pretty brew with lots of sediment. Looking at the light through it, of course, I can see images just barely, but I mean, it's kind of hazy, and when I give the bottle a swish, it's really going to be hazy, but I can see the little bubbles floating up through there and sediment floating around in there, and dadgummit, you can't really, hey, wait a minute, let's try this. Let me get my flashlight. Let's see if you can determine the sediment if I shine a light through it. Let's see if that works. Let's see what happens. can't really tell. But if you shine a light directly through it, it just kind of blinds everything. Makes everything, that looks like a lantern. Look like a lantern, look at it. Boom, everything goes dark except for the brew. I can't tell if y'all can see sediment in that stuff or not. Anyway, whatever, dadgummit, I don't guess it makes no difference. I just thought that'd be interesting to try. I'm going to give a bottle a swish before I even take a sip of it. Let's give a bottle a good swish, because I know I saw sediment floating around in it when I was looking through the bottle. Alright, let's see. Oh yeah, absolutely. I don't know if y'all could tell it or not, but man, it really hazed it up a lot on my end. I hazed it so much I can't even see the sediment anymore. I can't tell. I can't tell on the camera if y'all can see that. There's that cloud in there. It's a cloud where I poured it in there. Anyway, dadgummit, it's got a cloud of haze now. I can't see any images through it now. Whatever. Alright, so Westmalle Trappist Tripel. Still got a good date on it. So this is for all American workers. This beautiful golden brew with a nice head. Thank you, hard-working Americans, for all that you do to provide for yourselves and your families and pay your own way just like I do. It takes a lot to make a living, y'all. I work hard to, pay my bills and pay my taxes and all that kind of good stuff. And I know y'all do too. And nobody appreciates it. Nobody cares. But I want y'all to know that I appreciate y'all. I know what it's like to make a living and work hard and try to make ends meet. And most of y'all are out there in the same boat that I'm in. So cheers, brothers and sisters. Thank you for what you do. That's delicious. That's just a smooth, easy brew. It's 9.5% ABV, y'all, but you can't tell it. It's not hardly as bold and rich as the barley wine I did yesterday, the Moose Killer from the Tampa Bay Brewing Company. This has a richness to it, but it's not a malty richness like the Moose Killer was. The spice that I got in the head is not as prevalent in the body, but you can still detect it. And it's just smooth and delicious. Man, it's easy to drink. And at a 9.5%, once you get ABV that's up there quite a bit, a lot of times a beer will taste, boozy, have a boozy note to it. This one does not, man. It's just delicious. It's really easy to drink. It's just very good. I mean, you could toss this back and kill it at a 9.5, where a lot of other brews, it's got that booziness. It's not as easy to throw back, at least not for me. I'm a lightweight, y'all. It don't take much for me to get where I want to be. And, a couple of beers that are 10%, 9%, stuff like that, I'm about where I want to be, and I'm good, A lot of people are heavyweights. They can do a lot more than I can. I just can't do it, y'all. Anyway, this is a delicious brew. If you're out and about and you see Westmalle Trappist Tripel somewhere, even if you have to buy it in a variety pack like I did, I can't remember. I got like 3 bottles of beer and a goblet, and I saved the bottles and replaced them back into the box set, because it showed all the bottles and the goblet in the box, and I've still got to put this one back in there, but I've saved the bottles and the goblet and just got them in that box set just because it looks cool. And I'm a hoarder. And that's part of it too, I guess. As you can tell, I've got beer bottles. Y'all, I've got beer bottles and beer cans all in this room, all the way around the room. And then I've got boxes and boxes and boxes of beer bottles and beer cans that I have saved from beers that I've reviewed. And I guess you would call that hoarding behavior. I don't care. At least they're not lying in piles on the floor and stuff like that. I've got them boxed up and put away, but you ain't tripping over them trying to get in the room and walk through paths and all that kind of stuff. It's not that bad, but anyway, it's a sentimental thing for me. I've been doing these videos for 6 years, and you know, the first few I did, I did a lot of different kind of brews and tossed the bottle, didn't keep the bottles, and I was like, man, some of these brews I'm probably never ever going to see again, and it just got me thinking. I've just kept a lot of them and whatever. Anyway, if you see this Westmalle Trappist Tripel, even the box set, give it a shot if you ain't never. I can't remember what I paid for the box set, probably $20 or more for the 3 bottles and a goblet. I'd pay it again. These have all been delicious brews. I'm scoring it an A, y'all. It's just an A brew. It's delicious. Alright, that's been a Trappist Tripel Thirsty Thursday this week on Uncle Bub's Bell Buckle Beer Reviews. One of these days I'll get some new beer to review for you, but heck, I mean, some of my long-time viewers have seen these before. If you're new to the channel, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate y'all. Hit that like and subscribe and all that kind of good garbage if you want to. If you don't, that's okay too. Leave me a comment. I'd love to hear from you. Alright, y'all, I'll be back tomorrow for a Fridays Are For You. I got a couple of other revisits I'm going to do of some unique beers and some different stuff I've got sitting around. So y'all stay tuned. Take care. I love and appreciate y'all. Cheers. That is good brew.